Wow. Just wow. What a youth intake this is looking like it could be. 5-star excellent. This is a terrific group of players coming through and has the potential to be a real golden generation for the club. At least one goalkeeper looks a great prospect, A. Centre-back, at least one centre-back, A. One of our defensive midfielders with an A. Go far. We have what looks like a top prospect in centre midfield, A. Attacking midfielder, an attacking midfielder we should keep a very close eye on, A. And then we drop down to like B for wingers, B for strikers, and then the rest we don't really worry about. But what a youth intake that is. If that turns out to be as good as that looks, then we have some good kids coming through. Finally. But yeah. Just thought I would quickly share that with you folks. Oh, folks. I think we've found our scoring boots. Let's hope we can continue it today. You'll see in a moment we will nice and easily comfortable winners in the 2 games in between episodes. But yeah, we shall not wait too long and dilly-dally around here. Let us just roll that intro and jump straight into today's episode. As you saw at the start, what a youth intake that is that we have had. Insane. And if this really is a golden generation, I cannot wait for March when we get this through. Anyway, this is what happened in them 2 matches in between episodes. We've rotated teams as well, as you can see. A few bits of rotation. Yeah. 4-0, obviously Gary, Tammy Abraham with a brace, and Zabani getting a goal. And then in this one, again, some rotated players. Yeah, a brace for Danny this time, and Aaron Moore getting on the score sheet is good. Obviously today we have the power game to see if we can pray that Milan slip up against Bruges and we take top spot. And obviously Eintracht Frankfurt, who are actually playing quite well. They're in 8th place. They've had some big results lately. You look at their schedule. I mean, look, they beat Leipzig. They very nearly got a point out of Dortmund. So, yeah, but that win over Leipzig is huge. But anyway, let's not waste any more time, folks. Let us jump on in. Let us go take a look and see what we can do in this match against PAOK. And we are going out there today with this team. We are going with Vinci in goal, Dougherty, Moore, Lacroix and Allen. Erhan at the base of the midfield, Gavi Romero, Ramos in behind, Tammy Abraham and obviously Danny. So let's jump in, see what we can do, see if we can't get a nice victory here. I've drawn with them in the first match against them at the start of the group stages. This will be huge. Do that. I'm finding doing that quite a bit is working quite well. A match preview. Get this game underway. We are in fine form. Yeah. That youth intake though, folks. To go back to it again, I just cannot believe we have such a good possible youth intake. And it'll be my first golden generation youth intake if it does actually come out that good. So it'll be interesting to see. But we are struggling here. And we are the better team in terms of stats. They haven't even had an effort yet. Here is Gavi. Whipped in. Tammy Abraham at the near post, just over the bar. Tammy has been superb for us. I mean, he's ended up being such a good capture. Yeah, we've paid like quite big money. I was looking through the obviously the clauses we have and like installments we have to pay. We have a lot of installments going out this summer, final installments, so we should clear quite a bit of that transfer debt this summer as well. And that's it. Omar Ramos, his second goal of the season for us. An important one. And that puts us 1-0 up just before half-time. Such a perfect time to get the goal as well. There's a nice build-up play on this left-hand side. Doherty making space, pulling it back to Romero again. Inside, Ramos, just first time. Keeper was poor there. He should have kept that out. He did not. And now it's Gavi with a corner. Can we make it 2? We do. Tammy Abraham makes it 2. Right on the stroke of half-time. And now we are cruising. And this is what we needed. Big old double whammy right on the stroke of half-time. And PAOK Salonika do not have a clue on what has hit them. But we do need to take a look at how we're doing in terms of the group. See how Milan are doing. Milan are 2-2. Wow, so it does put us level. So they're ahead on goal difference. Come on, Bruges. See if Bruges can't get a winner in that. That would be superb. But Lacroix just over the bar with that header. Yeah, we shall keep on going. This has been a great display. Gavi having a great game in midfield. Lacroix now to Gavi. Spots Doherty on this near side. Inside to Romero. Tammy Abraham gets a second and it's 3-0. What on earth is going on? I swear Tammy's just getting better and better as this goes on. That was a great ball by Gavi to spot Doherty on that far side. Cut inside to Romero, pulled back. Tammy Abraham, first time, nothing was going to stop that. Keeper no chance. Now it's an instant highlight though for PAOK. There you go. Eli Paitas. Idrizi. Doherty, great tackle. And Doherty's going to be the one that gets up and gets there first. Plays it to Ng, who gives it to Lacroix. Now Moore. Moore looks like he's going to play it down to Doherty. And we're just going to dilly-dally and take our time here. Romero, Moore. What are we going to do here? Moore into Romero, back to Ng. Back to Moore again. Now Doherty with space to run into. But gives it to Tammy Abraham instead. Back to Doherty now. What can he do on this near side? Is he going to get a good ball in again? He passes it to Romero. Tammy Abraham. Romero now. Gavi with the strike and hits the woodwork. Ventura in there with the clearance. Wow. Let's just take a moment to make some changes here. Keep people fresh. I'm going to bring Gerrard on because obviously that will just terrorize them with his ability up top. And I think we'll bring Zaroli on for Romero. And then we'll save that last change for now. Yeah. So Bruges are still drawing with Milan. We will finish level on points as it stands. But obviously that better goal difference that Milan have is what is going to put them through. Because obviously our head-to-head is equal. But here's Tammy Abraham. Can he get his hat-trick? He chips the keeper and hits the woodwork. That hit the crossbar. That's so unfortunate for Tammy. And yeah, now they come away with it. Ramos nicks it, and then it's a foul by Idrizi. Yeah, we are keeping a close eye. And Bruges have taken the lead. Wow. 78th minute. Abdelkader getting the goal to put them ahead. Erhan Ozturk is tiring, so we'll bring Yildiz on and play him at the base of midfield today. And see where we go from there. This is huge. We are going to top this group as it stands. And Bruges have gone 4-2 up. Wow. And that guarantees us top spot in the group. Because Milan are not going to have scored 2 late goals. Played very well done, lads. That was a good win. 3-0. Just what the doctor ordered. And yeah. We finished top of the group. That is huge. Be interesting to see who we get in the first knockout round. Finish top of the group is insane. We will take a look at the Champions League groups just to see how they're doing. Get 2.39. We hammer them. Tammy Abraham obviously on form. Unlucky not to get his hat-trick as well. Yeah, if we go to our competitions, look at the UEFA Champions League. So obviously we've got the second half, which will be next week. So we probably won't get the draw in this episode, I don't think. We might just. But yeah. So as it stands at the moment, so Juventus is a possibility. Lyon's a possibility. Chelsea's a possibility. Inter's a possibility. And then from this group, it's going to be Salzburg or Benfica. In this one, it could be Barcelona, it could be Tottenham. Obviously, we can't get Leipzig in the first knockout round, I don't believe. And in this group, PSG or Celtic or Athletic. No, it has to be Atletico or PSG. So that's going to be interesting. But anyway, we should be back in just a couple of days' time for that match against Eintracht Frankfurt. I'll see you for that in just a second, folks. Alright, folks, we're back. Just a couple of changes made. Zabani's coming in for Moore, who's like ill. Simpson has a little bit of a knock, but he's still on the bench. And Yildiz comes in for Romero with Ido Asamoah coming in for Tammy Abraham. Other than that, it is the same team. I don't know if I showed you either. Goretzka is leaving. He wanted to go. So we put him up for sale, and Olympiacos paid us like 24.5 million. I think 20 million up front. And then like 4.5 mil on installments. Yeah, he is leaving. Just never developed the way I hoped he would. To get that for him when we paid. I mean, yeah, we made a little loss on him, but yeah, it's a bit of a disappointment. Just never developed how I thought he would. So, yeah, he is leaving. But yeah, anyway, let us jump into this match against Eintracht Frankfurt, see if we can't keep the pressure on at the top of the Bundesliga, where we are second place behind Bayern by 2 points. Show him onto his weaker foot. Yeah, Hlozek is a big, big threat. So let's get this underway. This is how they're lining up, a 4-3-1-2 with Hlozek as an advanced forward type. We do need to be careful there, folks. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, as you can see, we are second. Dortmund obviously having slipped up in a couple of games. Obviously, we beat them. And yeah, now let's just get this match underway, get the opposition instructions done. And let's go. Can we continue this fine form? We are the away team, so it's going to be a tough one. Encourage the boys a bit. All right, it's Ng. The cry. Casually bringing out her hand to Gavi, to Ramos, but the ball's cut out there, looking for Danny. And it's over the top. Here is Hlozak. He's round and he's hit the woodwork. Got away with that one. Ng not doing anything to like endear himself, really. But we know how good he is. Just encourage the boys again. Come on. Need to get this going. Danny is having a poor game, a 6.5. So is Ramos. Can we somehow turn this around in the second half? I mean, they've been the better team. Eduardo to Torresia. But Gavi nicks the ball there. And now Danny, what can he do here? Played over the top, looking for Ramos, but that was a poor touch. And now they cleared our lines, but only as far as Doherty. What did he do? Ball down the line, looking for Baidu Asma, and he does get it with a poor touch by Mohammed. Put back to Yildiz, whipped in, looking for Danny, but Mago is there just to pluck it out the air. It was a poor ball in the end, really. And that's a superb bit of play from them. Group 1, Klosner guys it over the bar. We are not playing anywhere near. Not happy. Tactics. What can we do here? You know what? I'm going to make a huge call. I'm going to put Baidu Asamoah there, and I'm going to bring Tammy on at half-time. And that is huge, because Danny just has not performed well, really, today in that first half. I would rather get Tammy on for his height. Whipped in, good block on the line there. Pereira. Cut out, though, and hoofed clear, but Jens is going to pick it up. Now, Yankee Juan. But we need to win this. Come on, boys. You're better than this. You're much better than this. Alan's going to have to come off in a minute. The Horlitz is going to come on. All right. That's that done. And her hands for Zaroli. There we go. That's all 3 changes made. This is huge. Now it's a highlight for us, though, as it stands. Here's LaCroix. Out wide to Alan on this near side. What did he do with his final bit of play? Gavi. Inside to Alan. Alan with a poor shot, but the keeper was going wide, but Mago got a touch on it, so it is a corner. And that would have been interesting if it had deflected in off that. Come on, boys. The game we should be winning. Cannot let Dortmund have a chance to overtake us again. But we are in the title race as it stands. But this has been poor. We have not really shown up today. But saying that, second half, we did pull it back and we were the better team overall. So, disappointing. Could have gone top. I like the pressure of going top got to them. But I'll put it down to Champions League hangover. But to get a draw at least isn't too bad. We will have the Champions League draw, I did notice, because the actual games were the following day, not the following week. So, yeah, we do have the Champions League draw before the next game. So it's like in here somewhere. And wrap the episode up with that for today. So I'll see you in just a second for that draw and see who we get. Alright folks, we are back. It is Champions League draw, but first, let's take a look at the league. After everyone's played, first down to 5th, separated by 3 points. It's insanely tight at the top of the table. Yeah, that is just insane. I mean, 8 points separating the top 7 is quite insane after 16 games. I mean, this is a league where Bayern normally just dominate. Teams are closing in. I mean, Hoffenheim had a surprise package, really. But anyway, let's get to what we are here for. We have been seeded, obviously, because we topped the group. So, who are the teams that we could possibly get? Barcelona, Salzburg would be the ideal one. Milan, PSG, Chelsea, Inter, Lyon, and Juventus. So we want Salzburg. Let's do the automatic draw and see who we get. The first team out the hat is Inter Milan versus FC Bayern Munich. Lyon, Liverpool, Barcelona, us. Because it paused for so long, I knew that was us. We have to do this the hard way, folks. Milan, Real Madrid, Chelsea, Atletico Madrid, Juventus get Tottenham, PSG get Dortmund, ooh. Salzburg get Manchester City. Talking of Inter being the first ones out the hat, it's interesting to see who their goalkeeper is. None other than Donnarumma, the ex-AC Milan goalkeeper who went to PSG, spent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Spent 10 years at PSG and has now been at Inter for like 2 years. So he went back to Milan, but the wrong side of Milan. And we have a hell of a tough group. Tough tie to get through. Obviously, Barcelona. Araujo is their captain. Who is that's huge. We will scout him actually. The only reason I'm doing it is because we're going to be playing him, so we get that. And I think Frankie de Jong is still there. Have a look at their squad, shall we? Auto size, all columns. Yeah, Araujo's still there. De Jong's still there. Pedri's still there, wanted by Bayern. He's wanted by Inter. Kulusevski's there. Ansu Fati is still there. A 30-year-old Ansu Fati. How's his career been? He has been ever present and has been quite good. I mean, that was his best season, the 29-30 season, by far. Yeah. So Ansu Fati's still there. That's about it, really. Yeah, that is interesting. Look at La Liga. Team Real Madrid and Barcelona pretty much with the odd, with an Atletico thrown in there. Yeah. That is how La Liga has looked. But we are going up against, obviously, the second best team in Spain. So, yeah, like I say, it is going to be tough. But we will see what we can do. And we will be back for... I mean, we'll probably get this massive chunk done. We've got Bayern there. No, we've got to come back for Bayern, surely. We did Leipzig and Stuttgart at the start of this season. Yeah, so we'll do Bayern and Schalke in the next episode. So towards the end of January, if there is any transfer business to be done, which I very much doubt. But yeah, anyway, folks, we'll wrap things up there. I shall see you for tomorrow's episode. Have a good one, folks. Bye-bye.